How do you build a healthy youth ministry? And more importantly, how do you become a healthy youth worker? I would say there are 10 commitments you should make, and this is number 9 today. Make a commitment in your first 2 years in youth ministry that you will be a learner. Even in my 40s, with a quarter century of youth ministry experience, I'm still learning. And it all started by making this commitment when I first began in youth ministry. This piece of advice comes from the book, Your First 2 Years in Youth Ministry by Doug Fields. He opens the book with his top 10 youth ministry commitments, and today we're at number 9. I will be a learner. There's a phrase that Doug Fields uses and that gets used around at least one of the churches he's served in. It's worth repeating today. All leaders are learners. When you stop learning, you stop leading. That's also worth writing down on an index card or making it the lock screen on your device. Somewhere you'll see regularly to remind you that if we're going to lead, we need to learn. I love to read, and this helps with this skill. But if you don't love to read, let me introduce you to audiobooks. They count just like reading a book, no matter what anybody else says, and they'll help you be a lifelong learner. Sometimes the author even reads the book, like John Acuff or Bob Goff. We aren't typically youth ministry authors, but I found their writing to be really helpful for me in youth ministry, and I feel like I'm sitting down having a conversation with them or going for a walk and talking to them about life and ministry. Let me also share a few ways I have kept this commitment to being a learner over the years and see if these can help you too. I listen to podcasts, read books, and watch YouTube videos from people I know and like in youth ministry. I do the same with people who have ideas or thoughts that I disagree with in ministry. That helps to challenge what I'm thinking and keep me sharp. I also know that all truth is God's truth, but not all truth is found in the church. I've also learned from artists, sketchnoters, professional presenters, animation companies, amusement park companies, and as part of daily stretches from Commitment 7 to Pace Myself, books and videos about Lego and barbecue or slow smoking meat. All of these remind me that I don't know everything, and even what I'm most knowledgeable and passionate about, I still have more to learn. And you might be thinking, Mike, you didn't mention the Bible. I really hope that as a youth worker, that's a given. But in case it's not, let me state it here. You need to be studying the Bible and growing as a follower of Jesus, who knows him better and lives more and more in every way like him the older you get. If you don't do this, you'll only have old or secondhand information to teach students, and you won't model what you're teaching them. So yes, be a lifelong learner of the Bible. Sometimes this will be commentaries and Bible reference books. Other times there'll be podcasts, YouTube videos, and conversations with people in your church, local pastors, and even your own pastor. I love learning. In fact, I started college as a teaching major, and I guess that attitude has never left me. But let me give you a few more suggestions that Doug shared in his book to help you with this commitment. Discuss ideas with people whom you disagree. Not debate, discuss. Learn from people older than you, and learn from people younger than you. Finally, go on field trips. Okay, that last one was not in the book, but it's one I wanted to add. One of my favorite ways to learn is to visit people, to talk with them face to face and see where they actually do ministry. And if possible, visit when their program is going on to see it in person. I will be a learner. I still am. After 20 years of youth ministry, I hope you'll make the same commitment. Because the longer you last in youth ministry, the greater the age difference between you and the students and leaders in your ministry, which means you need to study the Bible, culture, and youth ministry to stay healthy and effective. Watching this video and reading Doug's book show that you already have value in this commitment, or someone who leads you values it and is trying to instill it in you. Be a learner for life, and you'll be a long-time healthy youth worker.